Right at tip-off, we welcome you to Carmichael Arena in Chapel Hill. The 22nd ranked Tar Heels hosting number 4 Notre Dame. Kennedy Todd Williams starts it off with a bang for North Carolina.
Everything that North Carolina does here, having lost 4 in a row, has to do with effort. They have to be better on the glass. They got to take care of the basketball, and they have to play with pace if they're going to knock off Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, the second highest scoring team in the league, over 84 points per game. Very consistent with their starting lineup. Mabry, Miles, Citron, Westfeld, and Watson on the inside. 5 to shoot now. Here is Olivia Miles. Westfeld. Good box out. Eva Hodson getting it done on the boards.
North Carolina defensively is going to have to be able to play straight up. It is so challenging to try to help off of any of Notre Dame's shooters. They're too balanced, and they score from all 5 positions.
Deja Kelly makes it 5-0 North Carolina to start.
And Deja Kelly is so good off the bounce. One of the top 25 players in the country, along with Olivia Miles, number 5 with the ball in her hands.
Both of those players on the Wooden midseason list.
North Carolina showing a hedge and tagging the roller that leaves Westfeld wide open. Couple of good looks from Maddie Westfeld.
Ustby fouled on the inside.
This is why Deja Kelly is one of the top scoring guards in the country. She has the ability off the bounce to get by her defender off the screen. They go under, and she quickly gets into the rhythm of her jumper.
Hodson found Poole wide open, one dribble, up and in.
Well, I'm not sure Courtney Banghart could have asked for a better start out of her team, having lost 4 in a row to make their first 3 baskets at home.
There was a really good feel, though, at shoot-around for North Carolina earlier today. Nobody hanging their heads, a lot of fire, positivity. This team excited to get back on their home floor for the first time in 2023. Again, the Irish deep in the shot clock. First inside shot attempt for the Irish, and Westfeld makes good.
And that's why Olivia Miles is so good at distributing. There wasn't much of a window to get that pass inside.
Ustby up and over Westfeld.
Hey, if this is going to be all about offense all game, I'm perfectly fine with that.
I know you are. Hard foul.
You try to keep her on one side of the floor. If you let her slice the floor and let her see and do what she wants to do, she can know that was in the act of shooting. I thought that was on the floor.
Miles' numbers in conference play pretty similar,
especially with Ebo on the floor.
Todd Williams to Ustby. That one all but in. Yeah, Lauren Ebo has been a key player off the bench for the Irish this season.
Well, she is so good when the game slows down. It is at her pace where she can get inside position. And they did a good job on her on that play. But they play all the top teams on the road, and they only play them once, and they got to play Louisville twice. At the beginning of the season, it looked like the hardest schedule.
Miles. Citron in some trouble, taken away by Hodson.
Well, that was a tough place to get the ball.
Todd Williams steps back, good!
You know, right before the last play, Courtney Banghart looked at Kennedy Todd Williams after that tough miss 2 and gave her the thumbs up and the encouragement, the positive body language.
5th amongst all active players in the country. They are really making life tough for Ebo down low. But she stays with it.
We started out like a very fast-paced, high-scoring offensive game. It has really slowed down here in the first quarter.
You said, I think we're going to have all offense, and I like it. And now all of a sudden, things not coming so easy.
Notre Dame staying in their man.
And we're looking, but this has got to be amongst the lowest point productions for the Irish in a quarter all season. Ustby wanting a couple more, gets them!
Great ISO, late clock, late quarter. Ustby from the elbow, one-on-one. Nice up and under move off the glass.
Maybe a couple more you might have in the conversation there, Debbie, though, right? In terms of our 2 teams here today?
Well, I like Ustby. I think Ustby does a lot of things that go unnoticed on the floor of Sonia Citron.
Citron picking up the foul on the last play, her first.
And then Maddie Westbeld, you know, she's their 5th scorer in double figures. At some nights, the 5th option. And she used to be the 1st option, and she's adapted her role very well.
Well, the crowd liking the play from the Tar Heels. Destiny Adams.
But they don't stop playing the first half.
Watson loses it on the inside. It's Adams diving to the floor, doing the work on both ends. Tar Heels on the run. Citron takes it away, leads the charge for Notre Dame. Takes her time and is fouled on the shot attempt. And you talked about what a good player Sonia Citron is. I mean, just great numbers across the board. That field goal percentage of
88% from the floor, or from the free throw line. That is outstanding.
That moving without the basketball to collectively be better offensively. As Adams spins to the basket, Ebo the rebound. Miles steps back, had her foot on the line. It's a long 2.
And Notre Dame doing a really good job of getting back in transition and forcing North Carolina to have to execute.
Hodgson tried to dump it off at the last moment to Poole. Winds up turning it over. Miles in the open floor.
That's a tough shot. And if you let her get a full head of steam coming right down the middle of the floor, she's capable.
2-point lead now for North Carolina. Hodgson hits the floor hard. Going to Winston-Salem, taking on one of the league's top scorers, and Tyree Appleby and Wake Forest. Also catch those on the ESPN app. Off the inbounds, Kelly. Watson.
Good D.
Miles stepping in to take it away, then setting up Bransford. A freshman coming off her best game in a Notre Dame uniform a week ago against Boston College, Bransford.
Multiple defenders on Deja Kelly. Some of it is because of transition and they get matched up.
Ebo has been big on the boards. That's her 7th rebound of the game, off the bench for the Irish. And then Bransford in transition. The Irish have done a good job getting to the line this season, taking advantage of this part of the game.
And this is what they're great at, getting to the free throw line, playing up tempo.
Kelly got a good look on the last inbounds play for the Tar Heels. This time she finds Hodgson in the corner. Ball tapped away, kept alive, in possession for Kelly, no. Irish tie it up off the 2 from Mabry.
Smart. No one stopped the ball. North Carolina's transition defense needs to be better.
Somehow, Todd Williams keeps this ball in North Carolina possession. Nearly lost it. Kelly pulls up from the ACC logo. Miles says, here you go, Mabry. Hit another, and she does. First lead for the Irish. So our score stays as is. 2017 Notre Dame leading North Carolina. Hodgson round and out. Miles off on the 3. And Todd Williams does well just to keep the ball in her hands.
Deja Kelly is 2 for 11 from the floor.
Not the numbers you want from your leading scorer. Under 10 for North Carolina. Chance to retake the lead on this possession. Kelly Stolen by Miles. Now she's off and running. 9 in the game for Olivia Miles. Key from the corner.
Olivia was going to go on the backside. That was a big-time play.
9 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists for Olivia Miles, who you always have to be on triple-double watch for. She already has more than any other player in Notre Dame history, 3 in her short career.
Look at Ebo working in a crowd.
And Bransford just happy to be there. Basketball doubleheader, then nothing but net crew has you covered to break down the night in the ACC.
Is Ivory Latta in the studio today?
I think she is.
All right.
Tar Heel legend joining our broadcast crew in studio.
One of the most fun players in the history of the ACC. As Paris knocks down the triple for North Carolina. That's their second 3 in the game. Ivy knows something about threes. She's the best three-point shooter in the history of North Carolina.
Talk about a fun player to watch. 1 point Notre Dame lead on the shot clock.
Well, one of the adjustments North Carolina is going to have to make at halftime is finding a way to get to the free throw line. They have not shot any free throws in the first half.
Bransford rolled off her fingertips. Ustby comes away with it.
You got a 2 for 1 if you score quickly.
Hodgson. This crowd was ready to go crazy. Miles.
You can hold for 1.
No holding. Olivia Miles. That is a blocking foul against North Carolina.
That's Kayla McPherson over there, the player for North Carolina, but they're anxiously anticipating coming back from knee injury, back-to-back years.
She's getting closer.
Well, I asked her how she was staying fresh with her mind. She said, I'm watching film with Coach Banghart all the time, one-on-one. Coach Banghart's getting her ready in case they're ready to bring her back. I don't know what her timetable is. North Carolina's not sure.
Three-point Notre Dame lead. This top 25 ACC women's hoops matchup from Chapel Hill. Tar Heels for the tie. Left it a little short. And it will be the Irish.
North Carolina not shooting the ball well leads to long rebounds and transition the other way and not building their D. They're going to start out in their matchup 3-2 zone to start the second half.
Miles looking for the back door to Citron. Kelly now looking the other way. Citron got her hands to the basketball, but goes out of bounds, so North Carolina will have it on the baseline for North Carolina. Kelly looking to get her shot to fall. Struggled in that first half, just 2 for 11.
Kennedy Todd Williams does have one of the
same starting 5 for both teams back out on the floor to start the second half. Kelly pulls up. Miles. Out a window. And Ustby says, let's go, North Carolina. She gets down the floor. Can't finish.
Ustby's got to finish that.
Miles tried to dish up the last second through a lot of traffic. Up and down we go to start quarter number 3. And trouble for both teams hanging on to the basketball.
North Carolina just has to execute better in the quarter court. They're lucky that it's a 3-point game at this point in the game.
Westbeld, pretty shot from Maddie Westbeld. She's got 4.
With confidence. Pops to the elbow and sticks it. Poole, such a good screener and roller to the rim.
6 for Hodgson.
So there's no room to make that pass. That's the 10th turnover by North Carolina.
Mabry. Long look up the floor. Who else but Ustby? First down the floor. And Citron getting back defensively. Mabry, that's how you make that pass. And Citron with a finish and one.
They have struggled. It's part of the reason why they're shooting.
Here is Paris. Todd Williams. Pull-up just has not fallen for her today. Bransford had the ball tipped away. Ustby Kelly on the break for the Tar Heels. There's North Carolina's first points of the quarter.
It's a 3-on-1 off their defense.
Mabry into the paint, dishes to Ebo, and it's a foul. Ebo on the free throw line. Notre Dame was 8 of 10 from the line in the first half. Ebo good on both.
At least North Carolina, which is 1 for 5 in this quarter, has attacked the rim.
Yeah, they're getting good looks. I mean, that's the silver lining, I suppose. Gotta finish them.
If you're gonna pull up for that shot, you gotta make it.
Only meeting last year, North Carolina led by as many as 11 before Notre Dame eventually won in South Bend. Kelly had 22 in that game, and then Destiny Adams says, hello, little block from behind.
Good recovery from behind.
6 to shoot. Westbeld stopped initially. Todd Williams playing with 3 fouls to Kelly. It bounces in. Maybe it did get her going.
Back-to-back buckets for Deja Kelly.
22nd ranked Tar Heels trying to take down number 4 Notre Dame. They've cut into the lead. Ebo to Mabry.
The zone worked that possession. Good relocation by Mabry, though, off the penetration inside.
Adams to Ustby, through everybody to tie it up.
Well, Ustby just runs by the Notre Dame defense.
7-0 Tar Heel run to tie us at 31. Second tie of the game. Ebo could not put Notre Dame back out in front. We pointed out, Debbie, that North Carolina was getting good looks to start this quarter, just not finishing them off. They've started to find their touch, though, these last few minutes.
This kid has played well off the bench for North Carolina.
With Eva Hodgson on the bench with 3 fouls. Paris making the most of the minutes. Citron through the back door. Ebo, boy, she has been working the glass. Destiny Adams committing the foul on the putback attempt, puts Ebo back at the line. She's a perfect 3 for 3. We've had some spurts of offense for both teams. Started out that way. Adams. Tar Heels have made the last 5.
39% three-point shooter. I thought Adams played well in the first half for North Carolina.
Miles into the paint and out for Mabry. Rebound, Ebo. Second in the ACC. Struggling to find its consistency against this Tar Heel defense. 2 Tar Heels down. I think Adams actually whistled for the foul, her second, while she was on the floor.
No free throws for North Carolina.
And now you put the Irish's best free throw shooter on the line. Notre Dame in the bonus. Todd Williams. They're in another tight one here. They've got the lead at the moment. They'd like to keep it that way.
They lost by 7 to Florida State, 3 to Virginia Tech, and 4 to Miami.
Citron. Irish have missed their last 8.
Citron with just 1 basket.
Ustby wants the 3 and gets it.
That is in rhythm. That is a catch and shoot in transition. Her 6th triple of the season.
The Tar Heels 3 for 4 from 3 in this quarter to help them to a 5-point lead. Citron took her eye off it for a moment. Last shot could go to the Tar Heels.
Ooh. Almost.
No foul.
Wow. That was close.
34. Fourth quarter underway. Big opportunity for North Carolina here in their home floor. And Paulina Paris, the freshman out of Converse, New York, continuing to get some important minutes. She's fouled.
I thought she played well at Virginia Tech. She's a freshman that's starting to come on for Courtney Banghart.
Naismith High School All-America honorable mention.
Inside 10, she usually wants a ball screen.
She gets it from Bransford. That is a kick. Snap for the kick, and the Irish with it under the basket. Miles right back to Mabry. Keeps it, goes with her left. Destiny Adams, Paulina Paris, 2 players off the bench for North Carolina. Here in this 4th, Ebo.
I mean, she blocked shots without even leaving her feet.
She has been a monster on the glass, a career day already. Grad transfer joining the Irish this year. Here goes Miles with the left. She is fouled. Miles an 80%, just about 79% coming into today, free throw shooter. She pulls Notre Dame within 3 now. Kelly. Rode the pressure from Mabry. Ends up losing the basketball. Mabry now wanting to hit it on the offensive end.
Mismatch with Ebo.
Paris knew it, drained it.
Smart. When you push in transition, you make the defense seek the level of the ball. That, if you run, you will get mismatches. Because someone has to stop the basketball. It's not always the person that you want matched up on the ball.
9 points off the bench for the freshman, Paulina Paris. Miles whips it inside to Citron. Tough basket.
Now that was a pass right over the head of Destiny Adams. She had no idea. The 5-hole in hockey. Shoot.
I mean, she's fun to watch.
That is a pass. We're on the same angle right here. Now watch this go sailing right over Adams' head. No look on a dime.
Citron able to finish, probably blistered her hands a little bit catching that ball. Held on, made the basket.
You got to have high hands on the perimeter. That's one of the defensive habits. Courtney Banghart's asking for a team right now. Get your hands up.
Mabry turns the corner. Kelly is fouled. ACC Network wants to experience each sport from your perspective. So snap a pic, take a video, use the hashtag #AllTheDevotion. Might just see it on ACCN. Paris, boy, she's having a game. Mabry.
This zone has made Notre Dame hesitate. And there's Ustby ahead of the ball.
Paris wants another.
Doing another Coach of the Year kind of job down there in Coral Gables.
Citron, the second made 3 of the game, and boy, did the Irish need it. That BC win, by the way, was at home earlier today. My apologies, not in Tallahassee. Paris to the basket. Why not?
All right, little freshman, we're watching you.
Couple of screens for Mabry. Westbeld. Ebo again on the glass. Adams driving to the basket. She says, all right. Coming against Maryland, bounce back out the win against UConn after that Maryland loss. That Maryland loss, the only blemish for the Irish coming into today.
It was a Diamond Miller buzzer beater for Maryland that knocked off Notre Dame. There's a nice backdoor cut by Citron.
Deja Kelly, no hurry, 10 seconds to shoot now. Todd Williams is fouled. Todd Williams will be shooting 2 no matter what, and Ebo's gonna have to go to the bench with those 4 fouls. Westbeld with 3, Miles with 3.
This is where I stick in how much I missed the 1-and-1. Gotta believe there could be an ad hoc committee spot for me somewhere.
7 points. Tar Heels advantage. Miles, what does she want? Calls her own number.
Hands down, man down.
17 in the game for Miles.
And Notre Dame will be looking to score quickly, and you do not need 3s yet. You still can score quickly and extend the game. It's still a 2-possession game, but you don't need a 3 unless that's the best shot available. Oh, Westbeld stumbles and travels. You've got to be kidding me.
Miles leading the defensive effort, and that's against Todd Williams.
Oh, wow.
Will the 3-point shot be there for Notre Dame when they need it? It has not consistently here today. They're 2 for 19 from 3.
They're staying in the zone.
Miles takes the 3. Adams, sky high rebound, and then it is a jump ball. Citron got her hands to it. It'll stay with Notre Dame. Miles does get it into Mabry. Just over a minute to play. Darren Mabry. 1 for 10 is Mabry from 3 in the game.
Yeah, you want Deja Kelly to handle the ball in this situation if you can. You can use your timeouts.
2 timeouts remaining for North Carolina. Sorry, Debbie. 1 for Notre Dame. Both teams in the bonus.
Run and jump by Notre Dame in the backcourt.
A little surprised that wasn't a foul on Citron. Deja Kelly, well, this crowd has had a lot to cheer for so far this afternoon. Tar Heels less than a minute away from getting both.
Can't give up any 3s if you're North Carolina.
Miles takes the open 3, no. Kelly fouled by Mabry.
Okay, she's 2 for 4 here in the second, and she did other things. She rebounded and she took care of the basketball. She did some other things to help her team.
Kelly, a perfect 4 for 4 from the line in the 4th quarter. Largest lead of the game for North Carolina. They can smell it now. Turnover, just a little icing on the cake.
Did a good job of finding her. And Paulina Paris, the freshman for North Carolina. What a second half.
3 of her points coming in the second half, so 13 of her 16 in the game, as you think you would have to against the Notre Dame team that most would say has been the best in the league so far this season.
They had a 3-point lead at the half.
North Carolina on the verge of that first ACC win. Last time they started 0-3 in conference play was 2019. They went to the NCAA tournament that year. Tar Heels pick up ACC win number